Hey party people. Today, I've got a Dopp kit showdown for you. Over on this side, I've got the NutSac DoppSac. And over on this side, I have the Bellroy Hanging Toiletry Kit that's been my go-to toiletry kit for the last year or so. They're around the same price point. The DoppSac goes for $99 US, and the Bellroy Hanging Toiletry Kit goes for $95 US. So they're really close in price point, but they're made from entirely different materials. The Bellroy Hanging Toiletry Kit has an 8-liter capacity. It weighs 14.1 ounces. It measures in at 12.2 by 9.1 by 3.9 inches thick, and it's made from Bellroy's recycled sources such as plastic PET bottles, industrial nylon offcuts, and fishing nets. It's made from 30% commercial nylon, 27% recycled nylon, 20% recycled fishing nets, 15% polyester, and 3% other materials. What's interesting is usually waxed canvas is a bit heavier, but this DoppSac only weighs in at 9.6 ounces, so it's actually less than the Bellroy, and its dimensions are 10.25 inches by 5 inches by 3.5 inches thick. It has full grain leather accents, as well as the water-resistant waxed canvas for the exterior of the bag. It also has antique brass hardware, a heavy-duty cotton strap, and it's just got that nice kind of heritage vibe to it. In this video, I'm gonna go over my commonly packed Dopp kit setup. It doesn't really change over time. It always stays pretty consistent. And then we will load each of these bags into a loaded out personal item only backpack that I would bring for a personal item only trip on an airline. And we'll see which one fits in better and which one is more versatile to fit into a loaded out bag when you're short on space. So as far as the gear I'm loading in, this is a really nice item I just picked up that goes into my sink laundry kit. This is a portable laundry line, and it's made from like an elastic shock cord. It's got nice carabiners on the end, as well as this Velcro portion that allows you to put it around things in the room or your accommodation if you want to set up a laundry line to dry things. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to bring hooks because the elastic shock cord stretches out, so you could put like a portion of the bag in here and have it hanging, and it makes it a really nice, versatile laundry line. Then I just have my laundry leaves from Sea to Summit, and these are great little laundry leaves to do some sink laundry, or even in a dry bag or something. You can wash your clothes when you're on the road, allowing you to bring less clothing with you. Then I just have my 1880 beard balm because I'm a bald man and the only hair on my face is the beard, so I just use it for that. I have a cologne atomizer with my favorite cologne. I've got Touchland hand sanitizer. I have a small travel-sized toothpaste container. I've got my County Com collapsible toothbrush. That's a really nice packable toothbrush. Got some flossers, got my deodorant, got some versatile ointment if I have dry hands or dry spots on my skin anywhere. I've got that Aquaphor. I have my Be Bald facial sunscreen and moisturizer. And then I have my little Matador soap case that has a Dove soap bar inside. So because I'm bald and a man, I don't need to bring makeup or hair care products or a lot of different things that other people might need. So just keep that in mind when I'm loading these out, that you may have a lot more gear to load out, so your use cases may be different than mine. This is just what works for me. And then the only other thing to mention is I do bring a little cheap quart bag with me. I haven't recently had to separate out my liquids. TSA has changed that a little bit, and I've never had to in my recent like 3, 4, 5 trips. But if you do, it's good to have this on hand just in case, or if you have something wet that you need to separate, you have a little quart bag on the side to work with. So let's start out with the Bellroy Hanging Toiletry Kit. It has a nice little grab handle on the top. It has a hook that fits in this little slot in the back, so if you wanted to hang it up in a bathroom at your accommodation, you could easily do that. It's got the nice little Bellroy logo on the front, really nice zippers. And then on the inside, you have a magnetic pocket that's very large on this side. You have a waterproof, plasticky kind of pocket here with a zipper. That will be good for a toothbrush or liquids. You have the same thing on the other side, plus a large cavity back here where you can fit larger items. So overall, it's a really nicely set up Dopp kit, and it's why I've been using it for such a long time. So let's load this out with some of the gear. I'm gonna put together my little tooth care section here. So I have my toothbrush from County Com that's collapsible, fits nicely in there. I have my travel toothpaste, my flossers, and that's everything I need for my tooth care. In the section back here for the bigger items, I'm gonna put my deodorant, the beard balm, my Touchland hand sanitizer, and then in this back pocket that's magnetized, that's where I usually keep my laundry kit. So I got my laundry line in there and my Sea to Summit laundry leaves. So then those are nicely sectioned off. Then I can kind of roll up this little plastic bag here, put it in this bigger section here as well. I can throw in my Be Bald facial moisturizer and sunscreen and my lotion, as well as my cologne atomizer. And then lastly, I have my soap bar. So everything fits in here nicely. Can zip it up really easily. But as you can see, it's rather bulky. And because of this rectangular shape and structure to it, you're not able to squish it down into like a tube or make it more versatile or malleable when you're packing it out. For my packing demo, I just have the Aer City Pack Pro 2. This is a great little personal item sized backpack. It opens fully clamshell. So inside I've got my medium Peak Design packing cube, my Tough Possum med pouch, and my Thule Subterra 2 Power Shuttle tech kit. So I want to see how this fits inside, if I'm still able to close it. So if I put it like that. So I was able to close it, but it was a bit difficult, and this feels very bulky and loaded out. And because of its shape, I wasn't able to utilize the space down here. So I may have to readjust the way that I'm packing out this bag if I'm going to bring the Bellroy one. Maybe I would use a smaller tech kit, bring a little bit less tech, maybe bring a few less clothing, anything like that, just to make it fit in here. As to the DoppSac, you can see the nice waxed canvas exterior, the nice leather base. It's got a little grab handle here. It's got a really nice cotton grab handle here. It has the little buttons on the end here. So this one you could actually hang up to on a hook because it has this little loop here. So it'd be easy to do that. It just doesn't have the same setup as the Bellroy, so it doesn't like unfold the same way and make it as useful for that purpose, but it's still able to be hung up and you could put your stuff in here easily. The inside has no internal organization. It's just a big open pocket. So that's really nice. And then exterior, you have the nice little brass accents, and it has a little flap lid here, and you just have a little separate compartment on the outside of the bag. So it's a really simple overall design. And then you have the cool little NutSac logo. That's just an acorn here. They used to say NutSac under it, but I think they knew that people thought it was like kind of funny and goofy, so they stopped doing that. I also like that the little brass buttons have that acorn logo. It's kind of a funny logo. I like the name NutSac. I think it's pretty funny. So this overall is a really quality kind of classic style Dopp kit setup. So now let's get this baby loaded out with the same gear. In the external pocket, I'm going to dedicate that to my tooth care items. So I have my toothbrush, toothpaste, and my flossers. And then the interior will just be for everything else. So I'll go ahead and put my sink laundry kit over to the side here and kind of tuck it in. Put my soap, beard balm, Touchland hand sanitizer, my deodorant, my lotions, before it rolls away from me, my cologne atomizer, and this plastic bag. So it'll just be kind of like a big open sack. So then if I zip that up, I kind of like how tubular this gets. It allows a little bit more versatility with where and how I pack it into a personal item only backpack. So let's see how it looks in there. Have the exact same setup in the City Pack Pro 2. So if I want to kind of squish this down into its more tubular shape, kind of mash the clothes down a little bit. See how easy this one is to zip up. So I'd say overall it was easier to zip than the Bellroy Hanging Toiletry Kit, but it still makes it a bit bulky and it does feel like this is very loaded out. So I would consider maybe minimizing my Dopp kit or my tech kit to make a little bit more room in this bag if I was going to take it on an airline, but they both still fit in here. So let's talk about my thoughts on each of them. So as far as comparing them, they both have similar capacities inside. I was able to fit all my gear and still have room for extra. Material-wise, I just personally really like the look of waxed canvas, so I'd give the points to DoppSac on that one because it's just a really nice vintage heritage looking bag. It does really surprise me that this weighs less than this because it feels like it doesn't, but it does. And I checked it on a scale. So it is interesting that this actually weighs more than this. The Bellroy has a bit more features. Just because it has that hook, it has a lot of internal organization. So if you're a person that needs organization of your gear and you have a lot of different mini compartmentalized things that you want to organize within your Dopp kit, this would be the better option for you. I'm a person where my Dopp kit is very simple, so it's fine that it's all in the same big compartment. They both have a way to hang them. This one's just a little bit better. If your material preference is to be this kind of nylon material, that would make the choice easy. I like the waxed canvas, so I think I'm going to go with this one. And in terms of its packability, they're pretty equivalent, but I do like this one because it gives you the ability in the DoppSac to kind of squish it down and make it more tubular. So if you had room in your personal item backpack down the side, you could shove this in, whereas this one might stick up a little bit too high where you couldn't close it as easily. But overall, they're pretty equivalent in terms of the volume that they take up with the gear that I load them out with. So overall, in my keep, gift, donate, sell framework, it really depends situationally. I am still going to put these both in the keep pile because they're both really nice Dopp kits. They're around the same price. I just think I'm going to switch to the DoppSac for now, at least in my upcoming travels, because I just like the look of it. I like the ruggedness. I like this heritage feel. I feel like it fits in better a little bit more with my aesthetic and style overall. So I think I'm going to go with this one. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Bellroy either, and either of them would be excellent choices, and they're around the same price point. So depending on your use case, I would suggest one versus the other, but I'm going to go with this for now. If you have any other Dopp kits you'd like to recommend I review, please leave a comment below and I'll make sure to make a future video. If you want to pick up any of the gear that I've decided not to keep, check out my eBay link. If you want to check out any of my merch, like my notebooks, my Odessa mugs, my hats, or any kind of attire, please check out my merch link. It really helps the channel out a lot. Please like, comment, and subscribe in general because it really helps the channel out a lot. And thank you as always for watching. I love the discussions we've had. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.